Hi my dear Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. This is your bonus reading. So I know I've been missing in action, but I just really had to take some time to ground myself. So I hope you all guys are doing fine and safe and taking care of yourself during this time. This is going to be a bonus reading for whenever you watch that, and just something for you to understand about the way just any things that I post whenever I do a reading. The way it works is tarot, to be honest. It doesn't matter when you watch it. You can watch this now, you can watch this next year, you can even watch a different sign, not even your sign. It really doesn't matter, because general YouTube tarot readings is like, if it resonates, if it, if it makes sense to you, sure, watch it. It's gonna be general anyway. Now, when I'm talking about astrology, then of course I'm mentioning specific times, and something that I do want to mention is that astrology, of course, it will still resonate for your sun sign and for your moon sign, but your ascendant sign is the most important placement. It's what you always need to be looking at. It is going to affect how your entire chart is playing out. So even if, let's say, you're Scorpio sun, but let's say you're a Capricorn rising, or if you are, I don't know, Cancer rising or something like that, the story of your life and how this current energies are playing out is going to be completely different, which is why it's so important to know your rising sign. And to know your rising sign, I know you always guys like to write me comments, how to find that. To be honest, when I just started studying astrology, I didn't ask anyone. I just had Google, internet access, and I started researching and, finding things. So just Google how to find your rising sign, you'll find it. And you can go to astro.com. I don't really have affiliate, whatever, website or something. If you know any website that's looking for affiliates, I'll be interested to join. But basically find it there. And anyway, before we get started, I have announcements. So since we are all, I don't know where you guys are, but we're all in a lockdown, I'm using this time productively, and I'm starting 2 classes. So first one is going to be a tarot class. Anyone can join the class. It's an absolute beginner class. You're going to have access to me. You're going to have access to classes I offer. We're going to have webinars with that, so you can interact with me, ask me questions. All the details about how to sign up for that is going to be in the description box. So if you're interested, and we are running this only sign up is going to be available only for the next 5 days, I think, because it's gonna fill up fast, and we're gonna start very soon. So we are starting next week, so make sure you signing up to that. We're going to start April 2nd, not 1st, so make sure you check it out. Once again, you don't have to know anything about tarot. You can be absolute beginner. If you want to study with me, there is that option over there. You're gonna have, once again, access to me. You can ask me any questions about tarot. We also have a sale going on. In this sale, the very first item is going to be, for whatever you book, 40% off. So it doesn't matter what you're booking, there is going to be a 40% off each item. I know it's really crazy, but there is only one spot for that. So let's say if you're booking something, if you're the first person to book that, you're going to be the lucky one to get it 40% off. Everyone, the rest is not going to really count. There is going to be, I believe, 10% for everyone, but there is a 40% only one item for everything in my Etsy shop. So anything you see there, you can book with 40% off, but there is only one spot for each. So we're running this only for the next week as well. So this is just something to boost everyone up, and there is going to be some lucky people who are going to get things for very, very much cheaper. So check that out as well. It's just something to, boost the morale that we're doing right now. So check it out. Link to everything, once again, is going to be in the description box. Once again, it's going to be only one spot for everything. So only one spot. Let's say if you wanted to book a class with me, you're going to have 40% off, but it's only going to be one, availability for each item. And also something I wanted to announce, and I know it's long announcements, but I have to say that if you want to skip that, feel free to do that. But as of month of April, I'm going to be basically whatever tarot readings are left in my shop, they're going to be last ones. I'm not going to be renewing them. So whether it's love connection, whether it's tarot, I'm not going to be doing them after April. So I know that I've been announcing this before, and I've been kind of going back and forth on how to do that, but I came to the conclusion that I'm not going to be offering tarot anymore, but I'm going to be still available to teach tarot, and I'm also going to be doing astrology reading still. For people who book packages or who book me like their personal astrologer, I will still be able to do tarot for them, but there is not going to be tarot basically for new clients or even for previous existing clients, just on one, you cannot just book basically one tarot reading with me. So I'm going to be doing that so that I could shift to teaching other projects and also doing astrology readings. Astrology readings are available still for everybody. I will also be offering an option to read a chart of your child. I recently, I don't know, it was really weird, but there was like 5 people who booked in like 1 week or 2 weeks or something like that, astrology chart for their kids, and I was like, I actually really love doing that. So, you know, there is an option to have an astrology reading for your child. So whether your mom or dad booking for astrology reading for your child, we can look at your kids' talents, like soul purpose, and also why you specifically were chosen with this child, how you can help them and things like this. I've been having a lot of fun with this one. Never thought, to be honest, that I would enjoy doing something like that, but I really like doing kids charts too. So I don't know if there's anything else I have to add here. I have actual notes to see. So yeah, this is exciting things. And anyway, well, let's go to your reading now. Don't complain, please, about announcements. We all need to announce our things, make a living. No one is here to judge you or anyone else. And if you have Instagram, follow me. There is Astro and Wonderland. Thank you guys so much for sitting with me through this announcement. And now let's go to your reading. Okay, dear Scorpios, let's go to your bonus reading. So I have to say something. For Scorpios, an Ace of Cups in the pre-shuffle. For Scorpios, for a lot of Scorpios, I think even though it's such a crazy chaotic times, you guys might be the ones who are actually doing not so bad right now, because once again, both Jupiter and Mars are your representatives in the sky. They're together with Jupiter, even though Jupiter is in its weak place right now, bombarded with so many so-called actual malefics. You should be doing okay. One thing I would say, watch out for overstimulation. Watch out for being maybe watching too much social media, too much news, because all of that happens in your 3rd house. So I do think that for Scorpios right now, what you need to watch out for is your nervous system more than anything. I think Saturn just entering your 4th house is going to really ask you to slow down a little bit, to take a look at your emotions, take that authority over your emotions, really, you know, maybe change some things about your home and the very foundation of your life, your family relationships. You're being asked to look at all these things, the very core of your life. Like, are you doing the things that you think you really should be doing? And if not, how can you restructure that very foundation upon which maybe you've built your career, your business, who you are, things like this. Venus is in your 7th house in Taurus. So yes, there is that search, I think, for the ultimate love, and maybe you're thinking right now a lot about what love means to you, what love is for you. So I would say, like, as long as you stay away from maybe being overly exposed to the news and things like this, social media even, you will be doing fine. You will be okay. Because once again, I do think that for Scorpios, especially what I'm saying will resonate with Scorpio rising. So of course it will also apply for Sun and Moon, but rising is the most important sign for astrology at least. And just be careful, do not overstimulate yourself. Anyway, let's take a look what's going on for my Scorpios. All right, we have here 5 of Wands next to the Empress as your first cards. Let me take a look what else. We have here 8 of Wands, and we have here Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're in this place right now where you're really allowing yourself to just be you, to enjoy you. You're in this place where you are not in a hurry to give away your energy to many people. I feel like there could be some people who are surprised by the change in you. How come the Scorpio is not giving me so much attention, or how come the Scorpio is not chasing me, or how come the Scorpio is not here, you know, like to take care of me. I feel like you've been going through this change maybe even the past few weeks here, and with the 8 of Wands here, I feel there is a little bit of this inner conflict where you are not sure if you want to talk to maybe it's a specific person or not, because I do feel like you've expected communication from someone. But with the Knight of Pentacles, this person been very cautious in a way how they approach you, and you feel like even though they do have to offer something, they could offer you a stable relationship, they could be doing well with their career, I feel like, and they could even be someone who could take care of you, or could help you maybe even financially, or just treat you very nicely. But because this person is so hesitant to offer whatever it is they have, you're doubting the whole thing, because it's like this person's holding back, and you just know that, well, okay, you're holding back, but I have so many more things for me, like, you know, I don't really need you. There is that, a little bit of energy. Let's see what else. And we have here 6 of Wands, a lot of fire energy around you, and also Earth. I do think you could be connecting also with someone who could have a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and also Earth. So this person could have also like a moon or rising sign in an Earth sign as well. Let's see what else. We have here 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords with a Knight of Swords. it feels like there's been a little bit of that worry and this confusion. I think honestly, if there is a person, if there is like someone new that you've been connecting with who's been very hesitant for whatever reason to approach you, this person is worried. I'm not sure why this person is worried. Why is this person worried? I do feel like there's someone actually around you. Queen of Swords. Not sure why I said Nine of Swords. Queen of Swords. I feel like this person is worried because like they know that if they don't approach you, they don't rub you, the right way, you're just gonna be like, nope, next. This person is very scared of rejection. They want to boost themselves up before they can even talk to you. Six of Cups has to do with maybe their previous also connections, their previous experiences. But for you, what I feel like is happening here is that this starts reminding you a lot of a previous romantic experience, perhaps, or even of a spiritual connection you had with someone that maybe didn't turn out so well. And with the Queen of Swords here, you're very hesitant to let in anything that reminds you of the red flags that you've experienced. I've seen this, I think, even last month, right? In your reading, something very similar. We have here Ten of Swords, and I think that's what's kind of sad and devastating both for you and maybe even this person, but you do know the red flags very well and you don't want to end up here being hurt because that's what happened before. We have here the Lovers, but I do think that for you there is this very Lovers to the High Priestess, very intimate, very spiritual connection with someone. You could be dreaming about this person and you could be kind of mind blown a little bit. Why am I seeing this person so much? Why am I feeling so connected to this person? Because I feel like you are not treated the way you want to be treated here. It's not what you enjoy right now. The World. You are happy to be done with this because this is the cycle you've been ending for a while. We have Judgment to the Page of Swords, maybe even past 2 years, been kind of similar to what you experience now. There is also, I feel like, a person from the past, it could be a previous experience, that wants to come back right now. You are not very welcome into that either. Even though I feel like you are happy to reconcile as friends with some people, if it's a friendship that's been extended to you, you're like, okay, I'm open to this. This year and next year is going to be very important for you. These 2 years for you are going to be detrimental, I think, in finding like the true love. And I feel like you don't even need to look for it. It's going to find you itself. But it's like there's someone here also watching you a lot, everything you do on social media. It's very interesting. This person been realizing a lot that you could be the one for them. I don't know. It's very interesting because I feel like for you there is the sense of a connection, but it's like it's at the moment you feel confused about it. Let's see what else you need to know. We have here Eight of Swords. Somebody also feels extremely blocked to come towards you. Hierophant, which is your 7th house, Taurus. It's like there is someone here who wants you, but they also are very, I don't know, they could be traditional in some way, religious, spiritual, strict family, all that jazz. I don't think it's a person who is married, but they also like to do things correct on a spiritual level, or just, if it's not spiritual level, it could be like a moral level. Something about the moral code here, I'm not sure why. We have here Temperance. A very spiritual person, could be someone you're connecting with, could be Gemini, Taurus, or Sag. I'm even seeing Aqua. I'm not sure. Could be Aqua, more so. I feel like Aqua or Leo could be more so X, but I feel like the new person has Taurus and Sag, maybe even Gemini in their chart. It's like there is also this energy where you, I feel like yourself, I don't know, you feel attracted to someone, but the way they've been treating you has been very disappointing, to say the least. And with the Three of Wands, you wonder if things will change, if the sun is gonna rise here. This is a person who could be at the distance, of course, from you. With the Magician, you almost feel, you know how I did the reading before for you where there was a person who thought you put like a spell on them or something like that. I feel like you yourself feel very attracted to someone now, and you're wondering whether this person attracted you through some kind of law of attraction or through some kind of magic, because you feel enamored by someone and you wonder if there is going to be a future with this person. There could be some travel here too in the future, of course. Right now no one, I think, is traveling. I don't know. Let's ask why is this, because I feel like there's some kind of conflict. You're not getting what you want from this person. What's up with that? We have here King of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Person has here feelings for you. They could have some major placement, I feel like, in Scorpio. I see specifically Scorpio. They could have Scorpio moon. They could have Venus in Scorpio. They could have, I don't know if Mars, but I think either Venus, moon in Scorpio. Maybe they could have Juno in Scorpio as well. Person feels you are their soulmate. But with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it has to do also with their career and some changes that they didn't anticipate. It's like this person has difficulty going with the flow right now with some changes that they didn't anticipate. Maybe they are having some kind of loss that they also didn't expect was gonna come. Could be connected to current situation, but I'm not sure. We have here 8 of Cups and 5 of Swords. It's like there has been something a person here has been battling, but I feel like they are devastated by something that happened in their life and they don't show also that, but it's like someone here has given up, but at the same time you yourself really are unhappy how things has turned out. And I feel like this is not really old, it's more so new energy that already went that way. It's confusing. 9 of Cups, but there is, it's almost like an overabundance of things, and you really feel like if this is something you want, this could happen, like this really could happen, this could get manifested, given, you know, also person just makes a move on you. But why this person's not making a move on you, I'm not sure, because they really, I feel like someone here could be head over heels in love with you or so attracted to you. They, without knowing, I think even are manifesting you somehow. So Scorpio, taste of your own medicine, by the way, here with the Magician. It's like usually you make that effect on people, but someone is making that effect on you, somehow binding you in some way. I don't know what you think about this, because I don't know. I'm not very sure why is this person like this, the way they are. We have here don't stop, and we have here remain positive. I'm not sure, but I really think that this person thinks about you a lot, whoever it is new. The problem is with you that this reminds you of a previous situation you've experienced, and you're like, well, if you want me, come and get me. If you're not present with me, you know, what else to say? And I don't know, it's just I feel like you're gonna be over it sooner than later. I feel like some of you are already over it. We have here 3rd house, perception, social media. Could be someone in your surroundings, like a neighbor or somebody on your social media. There is some kind of blockage, I feel like, with communication. And we have here 12th house, surrender, and also trine, flow. This is also your 12th house, which is Libra, and your 3rd house, which is Capricorn. So a person could have also Libra, Capricorn placements. And I feel like here, which is interesting, 3rd house about communication, 12th house is about the unconscious. There is some kind of telepathic thing going on. But I mean, like, we've been through this, right, Scorpio? It's like, you're not interested in that. You're interested in someone to be present with you and be with you. But I'm not sure what is this big change this person is experiencing as well that is like blocking them from fully being with you. I feel like someone here is also about to express their feelings with the King of Cups because they cannot anymore hold this back. But let's see what happens. We're gonna take this to the extended to figure this out more. Link to the extended is gonna be down below. We are also now offering extended not just for 72 hours like it was before, but for entire week. So there's longer extended rent period available. Check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so that I keep uploading your special bonuses. And I love you all so much. Stay safe wherever you are. Love you so much. Bye bye, guys.